she got 1,000. I'm pulling billions off the lot. I smashed up the gray one, bought me a red. Every time we hit the parking lot, we turn head. Some wanna choose, but them is too scary. You chose me, you ain't a, you a.
Baby, you been rolling solo, time to get down with the team. The grass is greener on that other side. If you know what I mean, I'll show you. You've never seen the 7 wonders of the world. And I can make you the 8th if you wanna be my girl. When I say my girl, I don't mean my woman, that ain't my style. Need a real street, walk a green mile. We piling up the paper on the dining room table, cause you able to realize.
The Bucks look to take charge on their home court, and we're bringing it to you live from Milwaukee here on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is on our sideline. Last game for the Warriors, the loss to Chicago. And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He wants to... regroup and go over the strategy. All the talk, Greg, leading up to this one has been about the impact of the backcourt.
And that's where it all starts. When you have a confident and competent backcourt, it just opens up a lot of things for you offensively.
Now here's Lillard. Pass to Benton. Here's Kite. Just 5 on the clock. And it's Gasol with the rebound. Ball is with the ball. Now here's White. Curry deciding where to go with it. Inside. Fader on the way. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Gasol's got the game going with his first points of the game for the Warriors. About 1 minute into the first quarter. Back to Lillard. Pass to Benton. Lillard outside. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
It's simple. Lillard is an elite shot maker.
Gasol on the wing. To the middle. And Wallace slams it in.
And this guy, to me, embodies determination. Small at his position, but he still gets up and keeps plays alive. That's mind over matter for sure.
Well, Greg, it took 40 years, but the Bucks finally won their second NBA title back in 2021.
Yeah, Kareem leading that 71 squad. Giannis was the man in 2021, averaging 35 and 13 during the finals, closing out the Suns with that 50-piece in Game 6.
Curry, rebounded by the Bucks.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
Back to Nowitzki. Over Gasol. Unable to get that one. White with it. It's Curry outside. It's good from long range.
It doesn't matter if it's off the bounce or off the catch. Curry never loses rhythm on his jump shot.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Kevin, coming out of high school at 6'0", Derek White didn't receive any full scholarship offers. He says it was humbling, but it drove me to get better. Each time you have the doubters, you just put a little chip on your shoulder. The 29th pick overall in 2017 has come a long way. Kevin, those chips are still there.
You're so right, David. Thanks. He's become a heck of a player. Shots good by Banton.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Down low. Offside Gasol. Pass to Wallace. Back to Curry. 16 feet away. And the Warriors tack on 2 more.
Working that in-between area, Steph likes to keep the defense on its heels.
And many around the league believe Curry doesn't get enough fouls called in his favor. GA, what do you think?
There could be some truth to that. He gets held and grabbed more than anyone when running off screens, but especially blatant on drives to the rim.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Now here's Lillard. And there's the call on Matisse Thybulle. That is his first foul of the game. 58 seconds left to play here in the first. Pass to Thor. 4 on the clock. For the 3. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
And not the tightest D right there. And he's going to punish you if you give him that much space. That three-point shot is his bread and butter.
Now Gasol, defended by Nowitzki. Gasol, no good.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Now, here's Lillard. Pass to Nowitzki. Shoots over Gasol. Nowitzki, no good. And here's Wallace. He'll bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. And stolen by Lillard. Here's Banton. And there are the Bucks with another bucket.
Well, I'd have to say Lillard is one of the game's best passers right now.
It's Curry outside. Knocks down the 3 ball. Curry's got 8.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Warriors. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. Don't go anywhere. We'll be... And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And the Warriors, guys, what jumps out to you in this game, stance-wise?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And, you know, their rebounding advantage has been glaring, simply outworking them on the boards for that entire first quarter.
Pass to Kite. Lillard surveying the D. That's basket number 2 with his 3rd shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
A sensational score, but what I like about Lillard is he has a sense for when to step on his offensive game.
And stolen by Simmons. And now here comes Simmons leading the break. Here's Vucevic. Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession. The Bucks trail. Lillard attacking, and Lillard throws it down.
Well, the ability to knife inside and convert, Lillard is fearless when it comes to attacking the basket.
And then Simmons slams it in.
Really can't let Simmons get going off of these dunks. I mean, his confidence just rises when he slams it down like that.
Pass to Nowitzki. Plenty of space. And Simmons with the rebound.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
They kick out to Hield. Now Vucevic. Outside, Simmons. Lock at 6. Over Lillard. Simmons' shot is good. Simmons got 4 points now in the quarter.
That's exactly what they like to see from Simmons, not taking a sideways or neutral approach. Instead, hey, let's go through that contact.
Lillard outside. Pass to Kite. Back to Lillard. Nifty move. And the layup is up and in. Lillard's got 9. Greg, what a great time to be a fan of basketball. Not just in the NBA, but all over the world.
Absolutely, Kevin. The sport just continues to grow, and there's increased value being placed on all-around skill, even in youth basketball. And I think that bodes well for the future of the game.
It's tipped. The Bucks working the ball around. Here's Nowitzki. There we go. Now in the scoring column with that make, he is 1 for 4.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively. You know, you don't always get that opportunity, so those are the ones you hate to miss.
Lillard left side. Pass to Kite. Nowitzki with it. Lillard left side. Over Simmons. And he wills that one in. Sinking right through off the back iron.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
And Special K, as good as Damian Lillard can be throughout a game, he definitely takes it up a notch in crunch time.
Couldn't agree with you more, Kevin. He's one of those guys that certainly seems to rise to the occasion and relish in the clutch moments. And his range is in the gym-like. I mean, 30 feet away, 35 feet away, he shoots it the same as if it's a mid-range jumper.
Pass to Thor. This one for 3. Buries it from three-point range. Thor's got the lead up to 4 now for the Bucks.
Yeah, and they're starting to warm up from the field this quarter.
Adding to their lead. And you see that field goal percentage for the game. Steadily heading north.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. The Bucks making a switch here. Here's Curry with the 3. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Milwaukee leading by 4. But Greg, I'm sure their coach is very pleased with their offensive flow right now.
I mean, it's harder than it looks to get it going like this. Now they just have to maintain it.
Back to Dunn. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Kite. Goes up the baseline. Rebound by Wallace. Warriors trailed by 4. Back to White. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Dunn. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Tell you what, guys, it's simply a guessing game for the defense when Dunn is involved in pick and roll situation. From that spot, and in that situation, he can beat you a lot of ways.
Pass to Curry. Over Johnson. And the Warriors miss again.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
The 19-foot shot. And so we wrap up the first half. Bucks ahead ending the second quarter on a 15-6 run. And we'll get going after this from Milwaukee. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Warriors trailed by 6. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
And Curry isn't just a lights-out scorer. He's also efficient at moving the ball and getting it to his teammates.
Done with it. Gasol covering. Here's Kite. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn. And the Bucks lead by 7.
Boy, a big man with great touch from deep, always a valuable commodity in today's game.
Right side Curry. Poke loose. Back to Gasol. And he drops it in from the low post. Gasol's got 4 points now in the quarter.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Back to Dunn. There's a screen to the inside. Milwaukee needs to get off a shot here. Bagley, no good. Warriors trailed by 5. Here's Gasol. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the knee.
Yeah, really left him no choice there. He had the foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Back to Dunn. On the wing, Johnson. Hasn't made one yet. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. So it's the Warriors now. Outside Curry. From the arc. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Bucks leading by 5. The drive by Bagley. And finished off by Bagley.
Just skilled at attacking on the drive. He's got the size and mobility. Bagley just really tough to contain.
Here's Curry. And the Warriors miss again.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised if he gets yanked soon. I mean, that's how bad his shot selection has been.
Over to the left wing. Back to Johnson. Shot clock at 6. Here's Bagley. Rebound by Wallace. And so Curry will bring it up for the Warriors. They trail by 7. And following this one, they'll take on the Hornets in New Orleans. It'll be just the 5th of this long 7-game road trip. There's the pick. Pass to Bagley. The Bucks working the ball around. Here's Thor. To the paint. Here's Johnson. And then Johnson with the dunk.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Pass to Kite. Here's Thor. To the middle. .116 left in the third. And it's Kite missing.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Curry with it. He's guarded by Johnson. To end the drought. Curry can't get it to go. Bucks leading by 9. Dunn looking over the floor. High post Bagley. And it's sent back by Wallace.
Wallace, clearly a great shot blocker. Add another one to his tally.
Johnson right side. 6 to shoot. Pass to Thor. Here's Kite. And there's the dunk to finish it off.
And that's why you don't let him get positioned deep in the post.
Exactly. I mean, once he's got the ball in that area, the battle's already lost.
Dunn, wide open, he fires. That 3 off the mark. Warriors trailed by 11. Here's White. Finished off the break.
Outstanding play by White that time. He just took off and got up and down in a heartbeat.
And there's the call on Matisse Thybulle. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Done outside. And stolen by Simmons. He gets it up. And so it's Milwaukee in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. The one goal they had coming into this game.
26.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Bucks leading by 9. Now Lillard. Great look there, but off target.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Here is Lillard. Down low. It's stolen by Green. And it's the Warriors on the break. Hield from outside. Buries the long-range jumper. Hield's got his first 3 points of the game.
And just a great job of controlling that defensive backboard, then getting out in transition. That's been the difference.
7 straight fast break points. They've got the defense gasping for breath right now.
Pass to Benton. 5 on the clock. And here is Nowitzki. Headed by Green. 13 feet away. Warriors with the rebound.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
Simmons can't get it to go. Bucks leading by 4. Rizachet with the steal. Goes up. And the dunk by Rizachet.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Exactly. I mean, when you're running neck to neck, those kinds of mistakes tip the scale.
Kicks it out to Lillard. Pass to Kuzma. Here's Benton. And he can't stop the run as he misses. And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. And here is Hield. Simmons inside. By Hield, nobody around. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. Pass to Lillard. There's the pick. Here's Patton, covered by Hield. Now here's Nowitzki. Lock at 6. Over Green. Misses off the left iron. The Warriors trailing to tie it up. He lays it in. Green's got his first 2 points of the night.
The competitive fire and clutch ability of Green comes out in these big moments.
Lillard attacking. That one is good again. He sits right from the floor with the basket.
Lillard steps up, and you know this guy delivers in the clutch.
And Simmons slams it in.
Tell you what, if you're pulling for Ben Simmons, it's great whenever he takes over a possession like that. Killer instinct for sure.
Inside. And stolen by Simmons. To the inside. Here's Vucevic. Oh, and they take the lead. And the Warriors lead by 2. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Warriors.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
The shooting's been great, but also how about the energy level? That's what's impressed me the most. They've been getting it up and down in transition, and that takes effort.
Pass to Vucevic. Here's Rizachet. Simmons on the wing. Five to shoot. Healed from outside. Knocks down the trifecta.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game? Yes.
Three-pointer, Lillard. Here's Nowitzki. Three-pointer. And it's Lillard again missing. What a big possession right here.
No doubt about it, guys. The tension is palpable. Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
It's good from beyond the arc.
His team is in a tight spot, but Lillard keeps his cool, totally focused on getting them what they need. Had to foul on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And you know what? Who knows? A few misses at the stripe, and they're right there within range. You know, late-game free throws are a lot different than early-game free throws in terms of making.
It's the first that gives them a 4-point cushion. And the Bucks making a change here. And so both free throws are good. And it's a 5-point game.
Unflappable. This guy relishes being the man to put the game away.
Nowitzki. Here's Kite. Lillard, right side. Fires from deep. It drops.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, these hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
So it's a narrow victory for the Warriors, pulling out the W. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.
Whatever her dress, I know how to dress. Turn the drill to a flex. They stick at the check, I poke out my chest. I'm treating a little boy like my pets. I know the young one of the kids. One-on-one, never again. One-on-one. Don't get the cake in the butter, I kinda like. So the money all in. Rhyme in the town in the drop top coupe in the motor in the trunk, you can hear. Hearing all about how they want me to lose, but I'm W, due for a win. One-on-one missing it up. One-on-one missing it in. One-on-one messing with kid. One-on-one and that's it. Come to the spot, I got one-on-one pieces and all of them cost me a grip. Come to the US. Good service, I'm ready to tip. You know when I'm hip, I don't got a chip. You know I ain't no little bit of shrimp. We switching locations in the gym. She said she don't wanna say Gunna no more. She about to start calling me him. I'm him. I need you making it hot. The stakes is